You're the worst boyfriend I've ever had. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Did you open this already?
Hello.
You already did.
You are a fiend. You know that.
I bought it for both of us.
Excuse me. I'm definitely a little bit out of the zone since it's been a little while, but I'll do my best to get back into it.
It'll take me a while to really get back in as well.
No, it's
weird question. How come some of my spells in D&D Beyond say first on them? Is that just because I've never cast them before, technically?
I think they're first, second, third levels, which do not coincide with your player levels. I had to learn that the hard way.
No. Like my spells under third level. So all third level spells. The first one I have is Aid, and it says second. Oh, never mind. I see it. I could cast it as a first level.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. I also noticed
Thanks for helping me through that, Liz.
There are some spells that you can cast more than once, and it will have a number, like 1, 2, 3. So as you progress in your class, you can cast that spell, and then it will happen twice or 3 times, or however many that number designates per cast.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not for my class. It probably depends on the class.
Not for his class, but definitely a character that I potentially was working on this morning.
Okay,
because that sounds like a sorcerer or a warlock thing.
It sounds very, very similar to like part of how Pathfinder 2 does spells. Actually, I gotta say, I am very, very curious about. I want to try the action economy of Pathfinder 2. It looks really interesting.
I really do too, and it's like we're so wrapped up in this one now that it's gonna be a while. But I definitely want to do Pathfinder 2nd edition because I have the books for it. I could get you. It's like I could show you the books so that we can get all the rules down. And we can totally do it. Got the materials.
I've never looked into it because every time, like anybody I talk to about it, it basically sounds like everybody was playing Pathfinder and then switched over to D&D because it was just that much more accessible or something like that.
Original
it was one of those
weird edition. Yeah.
It was one of those weird things where like D&D, like even when like 4th edition was out, nobody played it. Everybody played 3.5 or Pathfinder, which is the same at the time. 3.5 and Pathfinder were identical. And then 5th edition came out and it became a lot more accessible because it was very, very like slimmed down. And so like it was a lot easier for casual players to like get into the game. And then and that was the version that like got popular. Yep. So that's just one of those kind of like Facebook. It's like, yeah, well, that's what everybody's using because that's what everybody uses. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep. Yeah, people like me get their hands on it and they're like, I'm going to make a homebrew for every genre I love. And
No,
it's going to
turn
be
off.
5th edition compatible. So I could do Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Stargate. Oh. You name it. 5th edition. It exists.
Yeah.
Though, honestly, the accessibility of 5th edition is really great because then newer players can pick up something that's a little less rule heavy, a little easier to understand. You can kind of hit the ground running. I don't know that you can really do that as well with like advanced D&D, D&D 2nd edition. Like that is I have books for advanced D&D and I look at it and like I don't really understand. I would have to actually sit down and read the books.
I would like to anybody getting into the hobby, I would definitely say start with 5th edition. And then like if you get to the point where you feel like something is missing or it's all kind of feeling the same, like look at other games.
Right.
Try percentile systems that now start trying different stuff. But like
chat name again?
D&D group.
Okay. I meant the video. I thought it was in.
Oh,
I'm having a stupid moment tonight.
Opted for it to be in the group message.
Okay, cool. So it wasn't crazy. It wasn't Helm Steve at one point.
Yeah, I just Jared isn't in the server, so I mean he could be if he wants, but I figured we'd do it here tonight.
I'll be right there. I promise.
Yeah, we're just waiting on you. That's all, babe.
Wonder, am I washed out in my video, or is this a decent lighting setup?
Not bad.
It's way better than Zach's. Just man in the shadow.
Here's the thing: if I turn the light on, now it's too bright in my face.
Move it away from your face.
There, fine. Are you happy now?
I mean, it is better, but no, I'm not. I could turn mine on. I don't even know what I look like.
I don't think
camera on. You have an opinion.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you before. My little baby computer
doesn't have nearly enough RAM to run everything.
It's probably not going to work if you're on Roll20, because Roll20 is like stealing your webcam, and then Discord's like, I don't know where the webcam is because somebody else is using it.
That is probably what it's doing right now, huh?
It happens to me all the time. I have to disable the webcam on Roll20, refresh that,
I'm on Roll20.
Shut off video. Oh, I can't see you on Roll20 because I have that disabled. I should turn it on so I can see you. I've never seen
disable
you before.
mine by the time you get there.
Oh. Well, it's not going to work anyway. Oh well.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna help video display.
Another time, I suppose.
I'll get it fixed. Hold on. Maybe? I'm just gonna read it.
I don't think he's gonna get it fixed.
Oh, guys, I've had so many ideas lately for this campaign.
I got it fixed, fucker.
That I actually have. Oh! Now I know whom I speak.
Really? Still can't see him.
I've just been imagining your profile pic this whole time.
It's very different.
Yeah, very different. So I'm gonna say, I've been.
No.
I have binge watched all of the following sci-fis in order to start like immersing my brain in story ideas. Starting with Babylon 5, then I went through Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis. I started Universe, quit, skipped over to Farscape, got to Season 3, got fed up with Farscape, and now it's now. So I have.
Somebody hates on Stargate Universe, and I don't like it.
Note cards, and I have been writing down really fun plot ideas, and then I can just sort of like, instead of following the recipe of the show, put in my own ingredients, and so it creates a little starter plot, so I don't have to like blow my brains out trying to figure out something on the fly. So I have a whole box of cards I've been making for this, like for hundreds of ideas when I come up with them, so I can just use them for years and years to come.
Nice.
All right, with that, thank you all for coming. All right, so last session we ended with Gedlin, played by Zach, and Valmira, played by Liz, in a thieves' den. You're standing in a cave owned by, or presumably owned by, the criminal Chigor, which you just killed. You have executed him, found a letter on his person. Inside it speaks of a certain quantity of loot which he was going to deliver to one Maznec, both of which are people who are on the bounty list in the city of Mintarn, which ironically has bounties on criminals despite their claims that they are friendly towards anyone of any legal status.
But wasn't it bounties like it didn't pay the right boss? Or like he looked at someone sideways on Tuesday.
Chigor
It was less of
wanted
like
dead
bounties
because he
and more
deserved
like
it.
general grievances. that Someone
Right.
was all over.
Chigorb's bounty was that he deserved it and he was wanted dead. And Maznec poisoned the town well somewhere. There's no other information. Which is not very consistent with the level of crime you've already found them to be involved in. There are bounties on both of their heads that are ready to be claimed at Hammond Gibbs' place in the Noble District. And so because of that letter, you're aware that Chigor has been collecting stolen coin to send to Maznec. Currently, the time of day is around noon, and you can hear the sound of the harbor outside the cave, with the ocean waves crashing against the docks, the smell of salty air, and putrefied remains of rotting creatures in the corner. And as you stand there, you hear a sound near the entrance. The sound of clicking and chittering.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna just
know,
jump right into it.
Sheldon, the more time I spend in this town, the more time I think maybe this other guy's not so evil for poisoning the well.
I
That'd be awful.
mean, I
That is
understand
awful.
where you're coming from, but that's dark.
It just be like that sometimes, man. I'm not saying I would personally act on it, but you know.
I don't know.
I'm not mad at the guy.
We'll messed up.
I think less of him now.
You think less of him? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, you're like, I think less of you now. It's like, I think a little less of you now.
So you think more of him? You know how
eavesdropped
English
a little
works?
bit. You went from like a -5 to a -3.
I have
That's
a
what I'm
goodish
trying to say.
grasp on the American.
That's the American in me.
Liz clearly does not.
All right. The sound of chittering is, how would I say, somewhat dense, maybe, as if it's coming from multiple sources. This is from the entrance of the cave, from whence you entered.
It's bugs, y'all.
Forgot to put a torch in here.
I hate bugs. I hate
It can't be that bad.
Oh,
How bad can it
I
be?
suppose that Jared actually can't see what's going on, so I will.
Yeah.
Let me grab you.
I was wondering why Someone
No,
was
I just-
pinging.
I'm
Let me
glad I'm
grab
not the
you a
only one. I just
token
realized
here.
that I don't have a character player open. Character sheet.
I'm gonna have to get you an official one, but for now I'm gonna make you this one I got here, dynamic lighting, vision, and I'm just gonna give you night vision. You're not participating, but you'll be able to see what's going on.
Sweet.
Night vision distance. There. So you and only you can see everything that's going on, I think. You should be
Okay.
able to move it around if you want to.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Alright, Gedlin and Velmira. Let's have... Would you like to do a perception check for me?
I would love to
Sure.
do a perception check.
Multiple levels to this check, depending on whatever.
You want
Whatever
each
you
of us
get.
or just one of us?
It's up to you.
I'll go 1, 2.
Got a 12. Okay, that 12 is... Okay, 12 gets you this, and then I'll go with Felmira's number. You see that there is definitely an arched exit to the back of this cave that is behind this table over here. If you were thinking in cardinal directions, it'd be southwest.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, for a moment there, I forgot which direction was west. I must be too much going on in my head right now. As for Velmira,
Always left.
Velmira, you recognize that the sounds are very... they sound like a sea creature that you may or may not have met before. A crustacean, perhaps. A giant shellfish.
Okay. Okay.
do
I
love
feel like
shellfish.
this is probably bringing back like something I've only like heard in the distance, right? Like, oh well, when I was on this mission in this place, and like I've heard, yeah, that there's still some mystery surrounded in it. It sounds like
I will
that one
point out the
time.
back door.
You're heading for the back
Velmira?
door? Is that what you said?
Valmir, I want to point out there is a back door, although I gotta say, I'm intrigued by this whole crustacean thing. I do like crustaceans. They are quite tasty.
As
Not all
you-
crustaceans are tasty though. I say we take the back door, and then we have plenty of time to go get the tasty ones.
While you're
Like, I'm all for
speaking,
crustaceans.
you hear the chittering increase in intensity and start
Yeah,
moving
this
your
one.
direction.
Normal crabs aren't this smart, so I drag everyone to the back door.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
before
we
you're
gotta
able
get
to
that guy's
do
head.
that,
Get
I
that
got
guy's
the guy's
head.
head. I'm
before
gonna
you're
cleave
able
it off
to finish
with
that
my battle
off,
axe.
your foe has appeared around the corner.
Oh, before we
look, they're
can?
just lobsters. It's fine. We'll cook them up with some butter. It'll be delicious.
Anyone watch the Amanda Bynes show as a kid?
All right,
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Gedlin and Velmira. Is a 10 or an 11 hit either of you? Guessing not.
10 or 11, no.
I didn't think so. How about you, Gedlin? I'm pretty sure both of those miss.
Yeah, we are the two of the tankiest halflings you'll ever meet.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for me. Okay, well, it matters not. There were 2 shots that went off, followed by a third. How about an 18, Gedlin? Does that hit you?
That just hits.
Okay. It's smacked in the face by a filament. A disgusting, wet, stringy substance coming out of the proboscis of the larger creature. These are not your average lobsters.
If you know anything about lobster physiology, it just peed on you.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you for that information. I didn't know that. Gotta say, kind of wish I still didn't know that, but you know.
All right. You must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Ruh-roh. That will be an 8 with my -1.
All right, you are grabbed and pulled all the way up to the largest of the three.
Oh, great.
Okay,
On your turn, which we will roll very shortly here, you are able to, you are open to making a DC-13 strength check to break free. Until then, you are restrained, I think is the condition. I always get these confused. Let's see here.
Probably grappled.
Yeah, the two, I get those confused all the time.
I'm really hoping it's grappled, not
Grappled?
restrained.
Grappled would be like pinned to the ground, right?
I'm checking
No,
right
that's
now.
restrained.
Grappled
Yeah.
is held, can't move, but you can attack.
Yeah,
Restrained
Okay.
is you can't attack.
Yeah, it's grappled.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
All
I
part of
have
the plan. Everything's
I've a-
fine. Nobody worry.
Cheat sheet on the wall because I remember the difference. So
I'll
let's
shut
go
up.
ahead and oh no, I appreciate it. We can either roll initiative, or we can do that little house rule thing that we've been doing, where you can just decide who goes first. I don't really care. You're gonna have three
Is
enemies.
your character in yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so it is just the two of us. I'm okay with just going ahead, Zach. I'll come save you.
Okay. If you don't want to, I mean, all good. That's fine.
Alright. So, 1 second. Liz is not prepared. Hold on.
You don't have to save me. I'm where I wanted to be.
Alright, then go ahead
In
and
the
go.
mouth of the creature,
My feet.
in his clutches. That's exactly where I was hoping
Right.
to be.
Are you sure?
Listen, I'm not locked in here with him. He's locked in here with me. Okay.
He's made us a grave and serious error, and by grave I mean he was going to be dead soon.
Just save me the movement speed is all.
All right, does that mean
Alright,
you're
go
leading us?
ahead. Yeah.
Is that was the surprise round?
Go ahead, Liz.
Alright, so I'm gonna come out with my battle axe. And, okay, so this crustacean, I guess it's on the ground like a lobster, right?
Correct. And there are three of them. There's one that's bigger than the other two.
Alright, so I'm gonna go, and he's in the biggest one.
Uh-huh.
The biggest one has him? Okay. And sorry, last question. 1 minute is 10 rounds, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I thought so. Yeah. It sounded right in my head. I just wanted to make sure it sounds right in y'all too.
Yeah. I struggle with it too.
So I'm going to come with my battle axe and strike at the pincher that doesn't have Gedlin in it.
Okay. Where would you be on the map to do that?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
We're gonna move
So I do have to move myself. Where are you, Gedlin?
He is
it.
way
Where
over
do you
here.
think I am? I
Oh,
am
you're
in
way
the
over
clutches of the beast.
Okay. Oh, I have to get past these other two, though.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so, sorry, last time. I'm still attacking with the battle axe and everything. I'm just taking out this one right here that's closest to me. And I'm gonna try and chop it in half. Like, right at the I'm looking at my shrimp right now, being like, how does their body look? Right where, like, their tail meets their body, like where you'd pop off for a crawfish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them right there, that abdominal split thing
Okay.
that bugs have. So, attack rolls are like the hit, like +6 to hit, right?
Yes.
Or is that damage? Okay. So,
It's still hilarious just to think that this halfling has a huge battle axe.
just 27 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was worried, you know.
I forgot. You guys are like 57. Does that hit? Okay, 100 damage. Does that kill it?
Listen,
alright.
for a second there, we thought it was just going to be the two of us playing, so we got a little min-maxy.
Why do you think I put in a creature that could grapple you?
So that's 6 damage, and I don't think I have. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
That. Okay.
I'm gonna whale that for later.
Are you have any other actions you want to do?
Every time. I have an extra attack. Yeah.
That's right.
I can do Divine Smite every time.
So you run out of spell slots.
Right.
Oh, sorry, that is 1 spell slot. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm just gonna use my extra attack, and so that's gonna be again plus 27 to hit
And roll
for
damage.
10 damage. So 16 damage overall.
To that first one?
Right, so I'm gonna like chop it in 2 places. I'm gonna chop it in the abdomen area and then swing around and catch it right behind the head and take out that first one right in front of me. This one.
To your disappointment, the battle axe basically glances off the hard chitin exoskeleton of this creature, which upon getting a little bit closer, maybe having a little better lighting, you can tell that this is not your average lobster. This is definitely some other monstrosity. Very disgusting and quite fearsome looking.
Oh, Jesus.
You do end up cutting off one of its rear legs. It has multiples, but it doesn't make any sound other than the chittering, but it brushes off that damage as no big deal.
I was about to say, if I think I know right about lobsters, I don't think they care too much that one of their back legs comes off.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, like, oh shoot, lost another one.
I think that's it for your turn, correct?
That's unfortunate, but cool, yeah.
Okay. Is Gedlin going next?
Yeah. I will, as a bonus action, Hexblade Curse the creature that I am engaged in battle with.
And what does that
I'm not
do?
mistaken, gives me +3 bonus to damage rolls, and I score a critical on a 19 or 20. Okay. And then at that point, I'm going to Booming Blade smack the lobster guy. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Hot diggity. So that'll be 13 plus a d8 for Booming Blade. That'll be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I will do that again.
All right.
Ooh. Does a 15 hit?
It's not. Glances off the hard chitin.
Unfortunate. All right.
Quite.
That's where I'm at.
All right. Now, question for you. Were you attacking the body of the creature, or were you attacking the filament? So I'll give you that chance to change your mind if you want to.
No, I'm not worried about the filament. I'm trying to stab it in the face.
Okay. All right. Then it is still holding on to you in that case. Okay. It is going to... One of its attacks was a nat 1, so that one's for sure a miss. What is does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Okay. You're gonna take 16 slashing damage as it slashes at you with its claw. Gets a hold of some of your clothing or armor and definitely puts a little bit of a gash into your side. The gash immediately stings as the salt water pouring off of this creature gets into your wound and causes the wound to immediately become quite irritated. On to the other two. They also are going to make some claw attacks, but both of them are making attacks at Valmira, which I keep wanting to say Elvira, because I'm used to saying that name. Okay. Oh, Elvira, this is not good.
Well, thank God Elvira's dead.
Oh, sorry, Valmira. I did it again.
I know.
I have a dirty 20.
Generally, I won't make fun of you. I'll pick up what you're putting down.
Dirty 20, 24, 23, and a 23 for hits.
Well, I get smacked around then.
You're gonna get hit for 24 slashing damage as you are slashed with 4 independent claw attacks from the 2 creatures.
Oh, y'all. I'm getting raggedy. Like real raggedy, because we didn't have any recovery from last time, did we? We just jumped right into it, back to back. Yep. Oh,
right.
No. There's a hole in the armor.
That's it for the monsters. Back to you guys.
Oh, it's my turn now. Okay.
I mean, if you want to try to run for it, we can.
Are you out of its clutches now?
No, but I'll be okay. Like, I can get out. Might take like a round or two, but like I'll be okay.
I'm trying to see, is there any way I can make it like go on the defensive? So
I mean, you could smite it. That would probably kill it.
I should do that. I'll take that. I'll take the shot to smite it just because I'm so low on health. Like, why not?
Aren't you also? Don't you have some healing magic too?
Hold on. Sorry, I got out of the practice of this.
I think she does.
It's like I just got good at playing the character, and then someone had to abandon us.
She has cure wounds. First level,
Oh.
second level.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast that on myself then for my move.
As your action?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Well, I did. Can I just roll the effect and then that's how many I get back? Only 6 points?
Yeah.
Should you do first or second level?
Oh, first. Okay.
That makes sense then.
Well, for now I get 6 points back.
Well, that's
And
okay.
then-
I mean, it only uses a first level spell slot.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I don't have disengage as a bonus action.
No, you don't.
Nope, that would be a normal action, which you...
Can I
Can't
cast Shield of Faith? Hold on, no, maybe not. That's probably different than Shield. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, it's okay.
I might need this game to kind of get back
See,
into the swing of
It
things.
is it's a bonus action, so you can do it if you haven't used a bonus action. Surrounds a creature
I
of your
have.
choice with
But I gotta do a
plus
spell slot.
AC. No. It's a concentration spell. If you do it, you're going to have to maintain concentration.
That's fine. I'm just gonna do it as like a bonus action, yeah. For right now to try and preserve some strength.
You're doing it on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
So that's probably till my next turn, or okay, up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes as long as you keep concentration, which if your concentration gets broken, it spell drops.
Does that mean if I perform another action, my concentration gets broken?
If you take damage. If you take damage,
Okay.
you have to roll a saving throw.
Okay. Thank you. And that's fine for as long as it lasts, even if for a little bit. I'll just have it up for now.
Okay.
But thanks for letting me know that, because, yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be sure to keep an eye on it.
Gedlin.
Okay. Well, I guess I should probably. No, I mean, Valmir's not going anywhere. I'll take a stab at hotcakes here.
What did you call him?
Call them hotcakes.
Okay, you
Unfortunate.
should call
I thought
them that, and then like really offend them, like you crabs. We are not.
I thought you called him.
I should call it crab cake or lobster roll.
Lobster roll.
All right.
Screamed.
Does it?
You
I'm
should've
assuming
said
an 8
angrily.
doesn't hit.
That is most correct.
Okay. How's about an 18?
Yes, that does hit. What are you aiming for? Body or proboscis?
I'm aiming for the head, for the body. I want to check this guy out. Ooh. Okay. That'll be 8 plus. That'll be 9 points of damage. Almost the lowest damage I can roll.
Okay. Indeed.
And he said it is an action to try to separate from the creature, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No. I'm not gonna do that until Valmira takes off. I'm probably gonna stay here and try to fight it.
Okay. Communicating that with her, I would suppose. All right.
Yeah.
Creature is going to make another attack at you. Wow, I just know for sure those all miss. Okay, he makes one slam and 2 claw attacks at you and misses both of them. Just smashing the stone floor of the hideout instead of actually contacting you. The other 2, once again, are going to try to attack Valmir. Natural 20 hits.
It does, even with the thing up.
21, I'm sure hits, right? I'm not sure about a 15.
Unfortunately, yes, the 15 does not, but the 20 and 21 do. Like, that is my
Okay.
AC now.
All right. So that's going to break the spell. Spell
Okay.
concentration.
So could I do a saving
After
throw
it.
to keep it up? Okay.
After
Yeah.
it does
Doesn't you
damage.
do like a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do that. Thank you.
Okay.
I've not actually had to do this before. It's never come up before, so I'm not the...
17?
Okay, so
Is that a con save?
she
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
maintains concentration, but I still do damage to her.
Yes.
Right, so those 2 still hit because it would raise, the spell raises my armor class to 21, so.
And that means you only take 12 slashing damage in that case. Again, you get the burning, stinging sensation as the salt water
Oh, that's
goes into your
awful. I mean,
wounds.
I would have been dead, but. This is no good.
Did you say you would have been dead?
Yeah, had I not taken the full damage, I'm sure.
Oh.
I only
Okay.
have 4 hit points left
It is now your turn,
after
so
that.
up to you
Yeah.
what you want to do.
What do you want to do, Liz?
Okay. I want to run,
Let me miss
actually.
4 hit points.
Disengage and run.
Yep.
Which way are you running?
Let me look back at the map. I haven't even had time to look at that.
So there's that back exit that you discovered, and then
Yeah,
the
like back
creatures
here.
are between you
Right there,
and
okay.
the front entrance. So
Right, so I'm going to start going this way.
And we got a move speed of 25.
Okay, that's right. So I was right here. And each block is what, 10, 5?
5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I end up right there.
And then Gedlin's turn.
Well, if Valmira's taken off, I'll probably do the same. I'll make the, it's a strength check, right?
Yes. Oh.
There's a
Nope, that's
non-natural, it's a dirty one. It's
You
a
can
dirty
re-roll.
one.
You can re-roll. That one was a strength save. You want a strength throw. Strength check, I mean.
Oh, no, I got a 2. I rolled a 2. I just have a -1 to strength.
Oh, it told me it was a strength save.
Oh, I can roll it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Okay. Well then,
Okay.
I guess that's a 16.
Then you break free.
Okay. And I will go. Oh, I'm still gonna take opportunity attack. That's fine.
Yeah, it's still gonna give him an opportunity attack for a
I'm sorry, Gedlin.
22
22 will hit.
for 12 bludgeoning damage as it slams its tail.
20, 25. I'm not getting nearly as far.
Okay. These two move up and both try to make a filament attack on you. Both of them miss. The other one actually goes over to the wall and climbs up onto the ceiling. Attempts another filament roll and misses. Back to Valmira.
I'm still running away.
I don't know how to say that he's upside down. Just gonna give him the little blue pip.
Okay.
I don't
Alright,
know.
I ran away some more.
Okay. If you are officially like disengaging, once you use up your movement speed, we can drop initiative, as you're basically outrunning them.
Okay.
They actually can't keep up with you. They have too low of a movement speed. So
Suckers!
you explain to me what you're doing so that I can understand.
All right. Well, knowing that I can outrun them whenever I want is nice. I am going to take a few parting shots at the one that looks like Valmira was chopping at, just to see if I can at least take out one of them.
It's the principle of it.
Right. So, I'm a booming blade. I'm gonna guess a 14 doesn't hit.
On the small one, it does.
Oh, sweet. 10 piercing and 4 thunder damage, so 14 damage total.
Let's see.
And I will take the opportunity. Is it still standing?
Yeah, it's bloodied now.
Darn. All right. I'll take the opportunity attacks. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. They both miss. Okay, meaning that we've effectively dropped the initiative. So you are making a break for that doorway then?
Yeah, the secret door behind the desk. Yes.
Okay, so they may be falling behind, but they are definitely rapidly in pursuit. As you approach the doorway, you notice that there is a very ramshackle door that is kind of hanging half off of its hinges. And as you pass through, you have the ability to try to shut and lock that door. There is a board to hold it closed. If you do a strength check, it's kind of hard to close. Heavy.
I'll do the strength check.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's
Yeah,
do that.
it absolutely is a good idea.
Or unable
Oh, can I
to
get
close
advantage
the
if he
door.
helps me?
Yes.
Or is the -1 gonna mess him up? Me up. It's gonna mess me up.
No, he can.
No.
He can assist you. If you
Okay,
want for
cool.
advantage.
1 second.
'Cause that first roll
how do
did
I
not
do
do it.
Wisdom saving. Hold on, clear. That's the wisdom saving throw. I'm trying to figure out how to throw the strength.
Just click on the modifier in your strength box.
Oh, okay. I was clicking on the 16. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm done tonight, y'all. I'll get back into it soon, I promise. 18!
18. Okay.
I forgot you're like super jacked for a halfling.
That is,
Yeah.
like, adjacent success, slightly on the failure side. So it takes you a lot of effort between the two of you to get it mostly shut. And as it's doing so, one of the creatures manages to get up to you and stick its claw in the door. So now it's blocked from shutting completely.
Okay,
just
can
one
I
of the
kick,
claws.
without going into initiative, can I just, like, use my unarmed strike to kick the claw?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
You're like
A
kick
10?
the claw away.
What'd you
Yeah,
get?
or, like, try to, like, get it back in. I only got a 10.
You
But I am just kicking at the claw.
you kick at it and it twitches just at the right moment and moves.
There you go. Thank you.
All right, let's get out of here.
You got the door shut.
Probably
I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to the ship.
back to the ship.
I
Girl,
mean,
we got to get out of here. Like we don't know where we are. We're probably trapped in the closet now.
All right.
Oh.
One moment while I grab your.
I didn't think
Your
about that. Well, I'm still
characters.
expressing my needs, okay? I gotta get to the ship.
All right. I'm gonna move you to the next map here. You come out after some twists and turns. You come out into a pathway. You see that this looks like a continuation of the hideout. There are
Oh,
lots of broken down ship parts here. There's a lot of rigging. There's a couple wooden structures, and the ocean seems to be coming in the entrance just a little bit. Very shallow. Lots of rocks. Definitely some coral in this cave. It was probably underwater at some point. Perception check, please.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anybody around?
Yes, absolutely.
I want to do that as well, and that's for a reason.
18.
I'm trying to see if it's a good time to make a, what's it called? A short rest.
Okay, I got
I only got a 3, though. Oh, no, hold on. I get to re-roll because it's a 1. So, okay, not too much better. A 5.
5. Okay. Velmira, you don't really notice anything about people. You just notice that there was a burnt-out campfire, or there is a burnt-out campfire on the floor of the cave, just outside that tent. So that is not burning, and it's definitely been out for a long time. It's nice and cold. Gedlin, you notice that elevated towards the top of the cave, there is a wooden cage, and there is a figure inside of it.
A wooden cage. Oh.
Elvira is slumbering peacefully next to you. Now, oh, gosh dang, y'all. You got me messed up, too. Valmira.
Listen, we don't know if this is entirely safe. This is not a good place for a
is
nap.
resting her eyes next to you.
As Velmira is trying to relax, a rat comes out from one of the wooden crates, comes over and tries to get into her backpack. I'm assuming she's got a backpack.
Oh, I'm gonna jump up immediately and like brush it away with my battle axe.
Squeak!
Alrighty then. I guess I will go up the ramp here. If I don't detect any people, then I won't stealth. But otherwise, I'm going to go up and try to I mean, I know these are like pirates and bad dudes, so I'm figuring the guy in the cage probably needs to be sprung.
And as he's doing that, I'm gonna at least watch his back. So like, I'm trailing a little bit behind him, but I'm not. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still there.
The guy is passed out at the moment and restrained.
Passed out and restrained. Alrighty then. What kind of check do I need to do to like try to break into this cage? Like, can I bash the lock with my sword?
You could try that. You could try sleight of. I think it's sleight of hand for lock picking.
Yeah, I'll try to pick the lock. I got a good dexterity. I got a 6.
Click, click, click. You break the lock pick. This lock's not opening.
All right. Hey, buddy, wake up! Wake up! Where are the keys?
This is
Throw
Jared.
something at him. Throw something at him.
Throw something at him.
What does this individual look like? This individual in the cave, or in the cage?
It's a halfling.
Another halfling? What are the odds?
And together we make a triumph.
My man, wake up!
Hey, I'm gonna throw a rock at the cage.
Man, okay, I guess he really likes sleeping. I'm gonna try to like bang on the like maybe try to bash the the cage with my sword. Hey, scoot over here, so I can cut you free. I'm trying.
Who are you? Wait, where'd you come from? You're not here to hurt me, are you?
No. We got to get out of here, man. There are giant lobsters coming, and not the tasty kind.
Giant lobsters, you say?
The icky kind.
Might be okay in the cage then.
Oh, they got this
what?
thing that
It's not a
sticks out
point.
and grabs you. It's super nasty. I
Oh,
was
they
not.
will be on you, yeah.
Well, the shit. I don't know. I'm restrained.
Well, scoot over here. I'm gonna like hold a dagger and be like, scoot over here so I can cut you free.
Wait, I got an idea! And I'm gonna run up under you, as hurt as I am. And, okay, Gelvin, you're gonna get on my shoulders. And I'm gonna hoist you up like a cheerleader.
You're gonna get on my shoulders.
So that we are the size of a normal human.
Exactly.
Wait, what are you doing under there?
People.
I can't see you anymore.
Why are you hoisting me up? There's no reason to hoist me up.
3 and 1, and get you on my shoulders.
There's no reason for this, but okay.
Oh, I thought you were underneath the cage.
No, I'm trying to cut him free. We're trying to find the key. Do you know where the guy keeps the key?
Have I seen where they keep the key?
You don't know exactly. You've been in and out of consciousness quite a lot since you got here. You're not even really sure what
Yeah,
it is
that was like a reliable source.
that's got you captured. You do know that there's a chest just across the way that has some stuff in it. The guy has been opening and closing it a lot.
I'm gonna go whack it with my battle axe.
The only thing I've seen is that chest across the way.
I'm just gonna go hit it.
I'm gonna go split it with a log.
Can you use your axe to bust up this cage? You're strong.
Oh, like a pinata. Yeah, let's try it.
Here, you do that. I'll get your stuff out of the chest.
I could do both.
You open the chest.
You get them out. We got to get moving.
Okay. What do I do to open the cage or try to bang it open?
I would take an attack roll, and it has 10 HP. So if you can deal 10 points of damage to it, it will disintegrate. And Gedlin.
I got rid of it. Wait, it was 13 plus 6 is 19.
19. Was that the damage or is that the attack roll?
That's the attack.
Okay, that hits.
Ow!
There are all the belongings of one halfling in that chest, along with a pouch of 71 gold, Leather pouch.
All that beautiful pouch and no weed.
No, what is it? No halfling.
Halfling weed.
Weed. No, what do they call Lord of the Rings?
What do they call that?
You call it longleaf?
Long
Oh,
leaf.
that's right.
Yeah. Long bottom leaf.
Yeah.
No long bottom leaf in there. Though there is a table over there with alchemy supplies on it. I like specifically have that noted on my notes.
As I help out this character, I'm like, yo, Gedlin, if we're gonna loot anything, alchemy set over there.
Oh yeah, okay. I can probably use that to make booze.
How much damage did you do to the cage?
Literally, you can use it to make anything. That's the point of alchemy, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do alchemy. I don't know how to make potions. I don't know how to make booze.
Oh, I have too many grapes. Let's make gold.
Belmira, I have your attack
Yes.
roll, but not your damage.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
8.
Okay, it's starting to fall apart. Gotta give it another swing.
All right.
That
Do you
was
want
a
me to do
mighty
one
whack
more?
from you.
Do you want me
Perhaps
to do
just
like
a
one
little bit
more
more.
hit and damage, or just one more damage?
You need 2 more damage. Still need to hit it. Though.
Okay, well, hold on. That was a 1, so I get to reroll.
How long have you been swinging this?
19
Okay.
for the hit, and 7 for the damage.
All right. The thing teeters, lists, and breaks upon contact with the floor, leaving one halfling tied up on a wooden platform.
And I'm gonna cut that off of him too. So like, I guess it's rope holding him in.
Yeah. No check necessary.
I'm sure I have like a little knife or something, or I'll use like the edge of my battle axe. I'm gonna grab it by either end and just kind of do like the back and forth saw thing.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
only
careful.
sharp
I
edge you have.
don't know if I have a knife in my backpack, but I'm not gonna look at it.
You know what? Let's have a
We
sleight
only
of
got
hand
time.
check. Let's have a sleight of hand check.
Be careful, please.
No. Okay, fine.
It's a battle
Awful.
axe.
Oh, the gods shine upon me. 17, and that's
Okay.
a +0.
With
I have like no dexterity.
2 swipes, the cords break, and his arms and legs are released. I think he's saying something.
I'm
but
glad
I
I
can't
did.
hear him.
I'm gonna, because I can tell he is scared of the battle axe. I'm gonna, tap him on the shoulder in a reassuring way and be like, well, at least I didn't have to get out my like incense and what are those things called? I just had a backpack.
Candles?
Oh, tinderbox,
Tinderbox.
and burn
Can you
it
guys
off.
not hear me?
I hear you now.
There
you
you
guys
go.
not hear me?
now.
We can
I
now.
was right there. I don't know why that would have happened.
That's weird.
No. Well, thank you for releasing me. I feel quite naked though.
Yeah. Here, buddy. Here's your stuff.
What?
I'm Deadlin, by the way.
Deadland?
Valmira.
Deadlin.
Deadland and
Harsman.
Elvira. Gedlin and Valmira. It is most wonderful to meet your acquaintance. I am so gracious to you for coming and rescuing me. It's been awful. I am Xohron Silverwinter. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
I curtsy politely.
I like
Oh,
that
ladies,
pronunciation. That's a cool
I will
name.
give like a gentlemanly, courtly bow. Clearly a distinguished gentleman. All right. We should definitely grab what we can and get out of here, though, because giant, scary lobsters. Also, I'm pretty sure I can use that alchemy station to make hooch if I try really hard. So
When you get over there, you notice that it is it's covered in a black powder along the tabletop, not so well contained, and then there's definitely a flask, like a glass flask, full of that black powder with a cork stopping it off.
does it smell like the flintlock pistol that I found?
Yes.
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 Ooh, I think I'm figuring out how this thing works.
Wait.
We blow up the whole cave.
That is a possibility.
Yes.
I'm definitely grabbing the flask, and I want to look around for like a recipe. If anybody's got a recipe for this, or whatever they were making, written down anywhere. No recipe.
No parchment,
Okay.
no scroll, no book, nothing.
For the black powder.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a little bit of like the consistency of a meth head trying to cook up his own meth, but having no real understanding of chemistry. Probably not the best black powder, but it's explosive. It might be slightly sensitive.
Did I see what they were doing?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Did I see what they were doing, or was I really out of it?
Well, you might have seen it. I guess it's really dark in here, so it probably would have been difficult to make out what he. But he definitely went around to various crates that were on the floor of this boardwalk that you're standing on, and he grabbed things from there in order to work on the powder.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the man was doing over there, but whatever it was, it smelled dreadfully awful. It didn't necessarily seem like he knew what he was doing either, though. It was quite clumsy.
No. Is there like
pretty much
a
sums up this
carrying case for this equipment anywhere? Or am I literally just going to be shoving glass pipes and stuff in my backpack?
He seemed to be pulling most of it out of that crate over there.
Yes. It's also a leather strap on the table that looks like it might be able to actually hold on to the bottle.
I'm gonna back in.
I meant like the full alchemy set.
Oh, the alchemy set? No, there isn't.
No? Okay. Bummer. I will take the flask strap.
Kind of imagining. I think there's like an actual D&D item for that.
Probably.
An alchemy set?
All right. Do we want to?
Oh, not for the alchemy set.
Do we want to do any more looking, or are we?
I say we get out.
Here?
This is your
I still need a rest.
Skyrim alchemy set that you find in a dungeon, and you're like, oh, that that guy knew how to make potions, and there's just like a potion sitting here. I'm gonna grab it and keep going with the dungeon.
Or you're like, hold on, let me stop for 45 minutes and make potions.
Right.
Nobody will bother me while I do this.
Level up.
Do we have time for a short rest and experimenting with making gunpowder?
It's only about like 12:15 in the afternoon, so.
I'm more worried about do we think the door is going to keep the lobsters out?
Right, or nobody else is going to be coming around.
Hard to know.
I'm quite concerned about my captor's return.
Have you been here long enough to see if they have a pattern? Oh, it's the middle of the day, they're going to be gone.
I'm going to go with
chaotic.
I'm going to go with I'm not actually sure how long I've been here. It was pretty in and out of it. You could say.
You are able to remember that there was a point where you showed up to Mintar on a ship, and you were in the port district, and then all of a sudden you got clobbered over the head and you woke up in here. You've only ever seen one person wandering around.
I say that and include the. I mean, so if you've killed somebody here, then maybe we weren't there. I don't know. I sure hope you did. Gruesome business.
Well, we killed a couple people.
Have you heard the name Maznec? Is that the guy's name?
This guy was Chigorb, but I think you're thinking of Maznec.
Maznec, yeah, the other guy. We could be looking for. I gotta get some a long rest though before I guess I'll need one anyway.
I don't think he
definitely
would know
short.
that name, no.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was talked about around here, so.
Oh, you're looking for the wear. Are you quite all right?
I could use a little bit of sleep.
We can try. I'll look at papers, and we can try to get a quick little rest in, see what happens.
Well, it looks like you could do a little bit more than rest. A good salve or healing balm may help you. Here, let me just give you a little, and I'll go ahead and cast a big. I'll do a 3rd level cure wounds just to juice you up.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I only had a second for a little one earlier, and it kept me from death's door, but not by much.
I just gave you the ability to move your token there, Jared. I didn't realize you couldn't.
Thank you.
Yep.
I can't see anything either.
Oh, I didn't turn on the lighting for the. Oh man, you didn't see any of this. Oh.
Nope.
There you go. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's my token? That was good. Still in the cage. Okay. How do I
I'll just say that Gedlin has a light over here so that you can see a little.
see what happened? Okay, so if I cast Cure Wounds, then I just click this. That was loud. You heal 19.
Woo! That's generous. Is she here?
I don't know.
What's up?
You got 19 hit points back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you as I slumped to the ground, still in rest, but like, thank you.
Thank you, passes out.
Yeah.
Did you need that short rest then?
Yeah, because I gotta get one of my spells back, or one of my actions.
Okay, so
The Channel Divinity.
it would be fair game if Gedlin wants to use this opportunity to do more investigation on this flintlock to try to figure it out a little better, because he's got a kind of a gist, but he doesn't know how to shoot it yet.
Okay, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm a little more interested in this large stash of treasure and getting to the other people on the wanted list, on our hit list.
Okay. Yeah. The map is something I pulled off the internet this morning as I was setting up. So it's a little more... It looks like there's more riches here than there really are. It's mostly a lot of broken crates and crap that has been brought in, pulled of any value, and taken off and sold. And he just left his garbage here.
I mean, that makes sense of where we're at.
And that chest had all the valuables in it.
But Gedlit, I would strongly encourage you, keep hold of the flintlock. Many of my comrades wield them, and quite handy. A little bit fun sometimes, almost even.
Yeah, quite the curiosity.
I would not use this powder.
Wave it around like he does.
Leave the powder and don't do
Look
that.
down the barrel again.
Look, stick it in your pocket and leave the powder. Don't touch the powder.
Dry fire it a couple times,
You're gonna set this whole trailer off. And I like how it's set up like a trailer. Like, there's clearly, like, makeshift walls and stuff between segments. I've been in houses like this, yeah.
Are you disparaging where I lived when I was younger?
Alright, well, your short rest is quite uneventful. You don't hear any of the chittering, any of the clicking. It seems that those creatures lost interest in or were unable to pass the door.
Oh, that's good.
Leaving you undisturbed.
Okay. Well, now we just gotta find a way to get out of here. Hey, can I remove my armor? That's gonna suck, though. Because I'm stealthier without my armor.
That's right. Also, Belmira, I read this since our last session. You should probably know this. You are going to suffer in Chult. Because if you wear your armor, you're going to dehydrate twice as fast. And it's going to put you into heat stroke. So, it's probably a good idea to look into what to do about that before you get there.
Yeah. Are there like different kinds of armor I could look into? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, you might want to look into like chain shirts or something.
Yeah, we can chat about that
Okay.
sometime. There is a rather decrepit-looking rowboat that is at the edge of the water.
All right, boys, what do you think?
I think I've had enough of this place for a lifetime.
If I know, like, if it makes sense that this is a hideout, this is maybe like the only way in and out, which would make sense. It's not easy to do, you know, except from the inside. So
We can also
we head for the
fly out
boat.
if we want to fly out. We can do that.
Oh, I
too.
forgot you can fly.
Is it on 2 or 3 targets?
3 targets now that I got 5th level spells.
Dang it. I was counting on it only being 2.
I literally just checked on that because I wasn't sure either.
Oh, I was just telling somebody about this today. I was like, Zach is going to kill me. He has flight, so now flying is part of the equation.
Okay, wait. First, are there any like robes or any like hats or anything around that we could like disguise ourselves? Because if we don't have to fly, we can use that as like a backup, right? Don't
Yeah,
look
we totally
suspicious.
can.
Don't look suspicious.
Oh, flight is
Don't look
concentration.
Right. So what if at first we try to like just cover ourselves up and just look like so and so headed down, you know, at the house?
Did you forget we're halflings?
We can just sit on top of each other. That's exactly right. Like, yes, we make one person. You're so smart. We'll be a fat person. We'll have 2 of us on the bottom and 1 up top.
Solution to all the
Terrible
problems.
idea, but sure.
Stand
Why
on
not?
top
I'm
of each
here
other.
for it, yes. And like the middle one will just sit on both of our one shoulder.
We'll just be a bizarrely shaped, small-headed person.
And then we'll just row with our outside hands. Exactly. We'll just be like little T-Rex arms rowing.
I'm going to
through.
expect this to become a regular occurrence where a problem happens.
I've
How do we
always
solve
wanted
this
to do
by
this. It's
standing on top of each other?
exactly why we don't fly. And then we'll sit in the boat and we'll cover up with a robe and we'll look like a person. Like a human.
Okay, let's try. Would that be performance or what are we rolling for this,
Well,
Dan?
try casual. Don't be suspicious. I whisper in Gedlin's ear.
Or deception. Either's fine.
I just met you. Are we sure about this?
I'm not sure at all, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a good plan. I think we should just row out of here, and then I can make us fly if we need to.
I mean,
we could always do that too.
I've only seen the inside of that cave, so I don't know how to get out of here, but...
Well, that way's not an option. At least not a fun option. I mean, I got all my spells back, so, like, sure, we can if we really want to. Or we could take this rickety rowboat out the cave.
That
Oh, what if we
also
flip it on
sounds
top?
perilous.
Like, what's it called? Pirates of the Caribbean style. Where they make that air bubble in the bottom?
Oh, and you walk with the boat over top of you?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know where I am, but my concern would be the depth of the water that we're trying to
Yeah,
traverse.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, well, we got
Okay.
2 doors. One of them is to the ocean, and one of them is to murder crabs. Which, again, if we want to roll those dice, I'm fine with it.
Rowboat definitely sounds like the better option to
I don't
me.
think I have the dice to roll, so I'm definitely going with the rowboat.
Rowboat, murder crabs. I gotta say, one of those has a friendlier connotation.
Right, okay, yeah. Alright, to the HMS Grabby Claws.
Well, now
Oh
I'm
my gosh. Yes, it's our boat. We have a boat in every campaign. We have the Krabby Claws this time. This is our vessel.
Crabby
Is it?
claws. Okay, that sounds wonderful.
Drag Queen 3.0?
Exactly.
No, because it's not homemade. It's not homemade, so it doesn't count.
Well, it's broken down so you have plenty of chances to do Extreme Makeover Rat Queen Edition.
Yeah. Once we fix it up, we'll be able to paint it whatever name we want.
The plucked monkey, the last one.
That was such a good name.
I don't.
Never heard of a better boat name than the Plucked Monkey.
So in our before the TPK, before I got the entire party killed, we had made a Huckleberry Finn raft type thing, very much like you guys did in the Star Wars campaign, to explore like the jungle, and we rolled particularly well on all of our like checks to make it, and we're cruising through Cholt, and they have flying monkeys, one of which I caught. And we called it the Plucked Monkey, and it was the greatest boat ever until Dan decided to kill us all after I ran my mouth.
Way to go, Dan.
What'd I do?
Might I suggest we GTFO?
Yes.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Hey, you should be
All right. Are we
doing
just
this.
being like normal, boring halflings?
I'm sorry, I've never met a halfling I didn't like.
Right, what's wrong with you?
Just wanted to try my tricks out, but okay.
I
Get the
mean,
boat. Get the boat. Get the boat. You're right. You're
Keep
right.
that in the back
I'm gonna
pocket
complain
for-
about it.
let's keep that in
We
the
need to
back pocket
practice.
for like,
We
you
need
know,
to
a costume
practice.
party.
You're
or
right.
something.
We can't be doing this on the fly. You're right. Well, but we'll work on it.
I feel like I ruined a bit. Did I miss something?
No. You're part of the bit. You don't get to choose any. You're on the adventure. Come on.
Don't get to choose.
What? Oh,
You have anywhere better to be?
I can't say I do right at this moment. No.
There you go.
Well, friend, while we row our way out of here, why don't you tell us your story? What got you to Cholt? Why are you headed to Cholt? What got you here? How did you end up in the cage?
That's totally up to you. I didn't think any of that out.
Okay, that's fine. Not a whole lot, really. I guess you could kind of consider me a bit of a pilgrim. I kind of just, I do kind of end up traveling around a bit as the winds take me, just following the word of my goddess, Sirali, I don't know how to say it. And, you know, the winds of fortune kind of just pointed me in this direction lately. As for how I got into the cage, I was traveling with a small group, just, you know, of fellow travelers. I didn't really know any of them or anything, but when we landed on this island, the next thing I knew, I was hit upside the head and put into the pig cage as if I was some sort of food.
Terrifying.
That's about it, though, really.
Terrifying. Out of game, Sarah Lee, is that by any chance a halfling deity?
It is.
Okay, then Zach doesn't know who that is, but Gedlin probably would.
I would assume so. Ciro Lolly is the goddess, like friendship and peace, and
I heard Sarah
Trust,
Lee,
friendship.
like the bread.
yeah, yeah. Sarah Lee. That is definitely it's Ciro Lolly, so it's Sarah Lee with an extra. Halfling deity of trust, friendship, and hospitality.
Well, you are in good company, sir, as I am a devout follower of...
It's the goddess of, what was it, restoration?
goddess
That's me.
The goddess
I'm the
of
god.
toot.
I'm Lathander, the god of restoration and rebirth.
Yandala. I am a devout follower of Yandala, who is the halfling goddess of nature and joy.
I would know that one as well. But to be honest, when I saw a warlock on the team, I just assumed you were pretty nefarious, but that sounds quite pleasant.
He gives other warlocks a good name.
Wait, Jared, how do you spell that goddess's name?
CYRROLLAL.
CYRO.
CYRR. Double R.
Uh-huh.
ALEE. It seems very like Gaelic and stuff. Zero.
Okay,
Sarah
cool.
Lee.
Thank you.
Sarah Lee bread.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, me too. You said that.
I worship the god of white bread.
I mean, if anybody was going to have a god of bread, it would be the halflings, right?
That's
You
fair.
probably
That's
have a
fair.
god of ale.
I'm gonna focus on the trust and friendship aspect. But to each their own.
Well met. What are the odds? 3 pious halflings in the same find ourselves in the same cave. Truly, it is the work of the gods.
It would seem so. I do tend to kind of go with the spirit, wherever the spirit takes me, and it usually ends me up in the right place. So maybe that is why I was in that cage. Was simply to meet you, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
To be honest, we are headed to Cholt to investigate a rather dangerous and scary happening there. Some dark, unholy magic is taking place. Some sort of curse. Some sort of they're calling it the death curse. We still don't know a whole lot about it, but we've been tasked to investigate and possibly, if necessary, act. But whatever it is, it's quite serious. We were both separately set on a quest to investigate, and we decided to team up.
Well, might I inquire who tasked you with such a noble cause?
I am an agent of Yandala. My family the Hearthmasters have long served as agents of the goddess and the church. I was actually on my way for family reasons, personal business, when I received a dark and foreboding vision of a strange city in the middle of the jungle, and dark evil powers coming from it. And it was made abundantly clear to me that I must go and investigate this dark evil.
Interesting. And you, Velmira? Is that right?
You're muted, babe.
Thank you.
Were you tasked with such a...
I was tasked upon this quest by the Order of the Aster. What's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, y'all. Defenders, servants of Lathander, god of restoration and rebirth, to also fight against this death curse.
And perhaps it is fate that we've met, as Sirolali has also tasked me to head to Chol and look into the dealings that are happening there.
This gives me hope that we truly are sent here by the gods. I say as I blissfully row out of the cave.
It must be.
This is the way.
You guys make it easy for me.
I let you guys row because
right,
famished.
Oh,
and weak and
also,
stuff.
where are my manners? Where are my manners? I am going to dig in my. When it's not my turn to row, I'm going to dig in my pack. I'm going to get some rations And I don't think I've managed to build up any stock of tasty goodies yet. So.
Charcuterie! Oh, dang. Okay.
Charcuterie in a rowboat.
Vegetables for happenings.
What
I
a
am
wonderful
so
rescue
sorry.
this truly is.
I mean, it is a late second breakfast, but better late than never.
Truly sorry. I have nothing better to offer a new friend, other than these truly mediocre rations.
Why are you apologizing? They're great. Thank you so much. I'm so hungry.
I feel like Valmira throws in, like, I have an MRE. They're not great, but it's food.
They're like, yeah, I destroy them. They're gone.
Just add water.
Never.
There you go.
Dips it
Eat
into
it
the
up.
ocean.
Never was a big proponent myself, but I do hear that hunger is the best seasoning.
Oh, you got, yeah, salt water, too.
That's so funny. That makes sense too.
It does. You enjoy the simple things.
This is the
Well,
Yeah.
we were chasing down some bounties, trying to make a little extra money to finance our investigation. That's what brought us to the cave. Would you care to go with us and turn in this bounty and maybe see if we can find information on the other wanted criminals?
Bounty, you say? What, like criminal bounties, like people, like there could be like fighting involved.
I'm gonna be like these, and I pick up the head of our last enemy.
I was hoping to ease him into that. Yeah, I definitely like fighting.
I lose all of the food that I just ate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Overboard.
Almira! That was so uncalled for.
Don't.
I'm sorry, I didn't think.
Oh.
Sorry. That was
No.
very I just wasted all of your wonderful gifts.
No, it's my bad. It's my
okay.
bad. Almira's not laughing at you.
Almira.
So
I'm laughing at me.
so I feel conflicted about that proposal. You see, I've kind of taken a vow of non-violence. So hunting bounties might not work with that, but I also feel like we were meant to work together. So I am quite conflicted.
And honestly, like, if other business ventures come up, I can let the bounty thing go.
Well, question, before we get too wild here. What's your stance on observing violence?
I suppose that is what I am contemplating at the moment. I can't say, living in the world as we do, that I haven't seen it and recently experienced it. So I am assuming your bounty is going to take you towards some people that are at least adjacently involved in my capture and imprisonment.
Yeah, it sounds like it, actually.
And I do feel a kindred connection, so I can't promise that I can help with the bounty, but would be willing to tag along and provide helpful aid to the two of you, as long as it doesn't cross the vow that I have taken. If it, as pious halflings yourselves, I'm sure you can understand.
Absolutely, of course.
Hacksaw Ridge stance you're taking.
I don't understand the reference.
It's a World War II movie. He's a conscientious objector.
I have so many questions. What is World War II, and what is a movie?
Sorry.
Excellent role play.
She just rambles out random words sometimes. You get used to it. It's fine. Just let it go. I think she's embarrassed, so we don't bring it up.
I have Tourette's.
I will take that into consideration in our future dealings.
What is Tourette's?
Oh no, Tourette's is real. I know what that is.
Okay, well, you have been able to row out a little distance, and within that span of that conversation, you can see go around the perimeter of this rather small island that you can see the port. Maybe about 5 minutes of rowing distance from you. So you definitely came out on like the side of the island. This is a little hidden cove. That's where he was storing all of the loot. So this was the secret
And
entrance.
Lizard Marsh?
Marsh?
Yeah.
But not really. No, this is ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Coast.
Oh, we're on okay.
Yeah, we're right on the.
Mintarn. I see that now.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty rapidly, you pull up to the port with no issue. It does seem like there's a storm that's possibly going to come in within the next hour or two. Clouds on the horizon look very dark and are moving kind of fast.
Perhaps we should point it towards the nearest shore.
1 second.
Hang on.
It's a
Sorry,
dog,
guys. 1 second.
Dog encore.
I'm surprised it's not mine. There's a.
If you guys want, we could do 5 minutes break real fast and then get a chance.
I'm up for whatever.
Let's do that. It'll give me a chance to figure out what I want to pick this up.
Hey, if you gotta go pee, Dan, all you gotta do is say it.
All right. Okay. So, just I feel like to restate this, the weather is definitely looking kind of poor. Off in the distance, the wind's picked up. Dark, foreboding clouds rolling in within an hour or two, you think. And it is easily 12:30, 12:45 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely head to port. Go catch this bounty in. Do we want to look at getting a room or like getting a place in town while we search for these bounties? Or do we want to see if we can get our partner here passage on the same ship we're on?
So the boat's being repaired, right?
Yeah, so I guess we got some time, don't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't even know if we can get on the boat.
Well, you haven't talked to anybody about it. So it'd probably be a good idea to actually find out.
Yeah, we got to
Let's
get...
do it after we get the bounty.
We can go cash it in, but we should make sure our buddy here gets passage. I'm sorry, I already forgot your name again.
Jared.
Sorry, what? Sorry.
I already forgot your character's name.
Xohron.
Xohron. We got to get Xohron passage on the ship. And might as well figure out what the accommodation situation is like.
It's such a cool name.
That's true. Let's go.
Xohron, what do you look like? Can you describe Xohron for us?
So he's pretty much he's a middle-aged halfling. So I think I said he's in his 80s or something like that. But just starting to speckle some gray in his. I guess at this point it's pretty shaggy looking, middle length, brownish to dark brown hair. He's probably got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow just from being in captivity for a few days. But he's dressed pretty modestly with just normal cotton or even maybe woven clothes that are nothing of too much repute. Some of the gear that I would have had in that is a what's it called? What's those things they cast incense in?
Censer?
Yeah, a censer. And so it's a censer, and the censer is not on a chain, but it's on the tip of the handle. And so what I'm kind of a handle. So what I'm going with is the mace a cleric starts with is censer. And then I just have a couple of loose bags that don't have too much in them. And, it's just pretty modest and just a happy face, bright eyes, just.
Are you a cleric or a monk?
I'm a cleric.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Well, very cool. Very cool. Gedlin is lithe, not particularly buff for a halfling, but lithe and very quick. And he's wearing a medium armor. He's got a big breastplate on, and he has a very fancy sword that he can kind of make appear in his hand whenever he wants to smack somebody.
Nice.
And he's very fond of casting fly on himself. His armor is very decorative. It has lots of grapevine and honeybee motifs, kind of in the chest area and on the pauldrons and stuff. Kind of fancy pants.
Okay.
You said you're going to the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta pull out my name list of who's on the ship.
I certainly don't remember what the captain's name is.
Good, I found it. Okay, I have so many notes, I actually lost one. I was really hoping to find it. I just found it, so I'm very happy. Along the way, you pass by a man with a cart. Oh, I guess I should say you probably had to make port at one of the docks, and then you're walking along. bigger docks where the ships are. And you pass by a man with a cart who, quite eccentric, saying, what was it? He has magical items discounted, low price. Buy them now while you can.
Did you say discounted magical items?
No.
That's correct, sir. Yours for only...
Do you have anything for making beer or wine?
Wait, can I cast Divine Sense as they're doing this transaction?
Yes. Is that the one where he has to know if he tells the truth or not?
No, that as an action you can detect... Oh, I didn't think about that one. That was good too. You can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
What was that first part about good or evil?
You can detect good and evil as an action.
Oh, okay. And it's...
You're trying to make sure it's not a Mr. Needful situation, right?
Yeah. Like, they're not, like, peddling evil wares.
And you're not talking about Zone of Truth, are you?
No.
I probably should cast that one, actually. That probably makes a lot more sense. I wasn't thinking about it when I called it out. But...
Okay. Because I can't see the one that you were talking about, but I can see Zone of Truth.
You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere, centered on a point of your choice is within range.
Pretty sure. Could be wrong.
Okay, would the creature know if it was being affected or not? Oh, okay, never mind. It is aware. Yep.
For
of the
sure.
Spell. And thus avoid answering. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's
Okay.
cast that one instead.
We'll have him make a charisma saving throw. Let's see, I think it's opposed to your...
14.
Oh, charisma 14, there it is. He fails significantly.
Yeah. Nah.
So you can tell that he is peddling stolen wares and trying to pass it off as legit merchandise at an extremely high discount. Now, he's lying about wares
I'm gonna
that
call
he
him
has
out. Like, I promise you. Okay, look, I pinky promise you. Don't buy that stuff. Like, don't do it. I put out my battle axe and rest
Are they
against his
fakes?
chest and push him back. Like, they're worse. They're worse than fakes. They're evil fakes.
We
The
must
fakes are gonna
stop
mess
this
with
fiend at once. Hey, you! Come back here! What are you doing? What are you doing
He
with
immediately drops what he has and books it into the crowd.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's just a fiend. He's just a fiend.
He leaves his
Leave
little
him
hand
be.
cart sitting there with all of the goods in it.
Clearly not doing well. Ooh, let's set fire to it. Searing Smite.
That's the good alignment
Okay.
thing to do.
Searing Smite. The next
Against
time
this
you
as well.
hit- Okay, so
Oh,
the spell
against this
says-
course of action.
the spell says creature, but can it be an object? If the next time you hit an object with melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white-hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target, and causes the target to ignite in flames at the start of each of its turns until the spell
Don't you have
ends.
a Tinder
The
box?
target... Yes, actually I do, but this would come through my battle axe and take everything with it. A tinderbox I can like huff and puff on.
I just love the roundabout way of setting it on fire. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it if you want to do that.
I had to take off my backpack, get in the backpack, get the tinderbox out, set up the tinderbox.
Wait.
light the tinderbox.
Hang on. I thought that every
Or-
solution had to include people being stacked on top of each other. We're missing that.
Anything is possible with my battle axe. Also, I don't know that they trust me enough to be like, oh yeah, flaming battle axe. I'll be the first one.
So for context,
you want this stacking people up thing too much for me to trust you.
You are in the middle of a public walkway with hustle bustle everywhere, and this guy was pedaling like in the midst of a massive crowd, and you want to go up to his cart that he just let go of and ran away from it and just smite it with your axe to set it on fire. That's the context.
I mean, that's what I'm just letting everyone know that's what Valmira fantasizes about. Not that I do it. We should absolutely.
That's such a good backpedal.
I'm just saying. I do that all the time. I'm just saying that, like, in her head, she's like, I am crushing this. She's not. She's gonna discreetly set a fire underneath it and run away.
Oh, you are gonna set a fire?
Oh yeah.
I must say, Valmira, I am strongly opposed to this action. As you said, not necessarily trusting each other, having just met, but also I did just mention I'm opposed to violence, and this seems needlessly violent.
Yeah, I don't think we need to set this stuff on fire.
Okay.
It sounds like he just wasn't supposed to have it.
I mean, if you two aren't down, like, I'm not gonna push it. Let's go. Let's get our footing.
We should return this to the guard.
I truly understand and respect your passion. I just maybe not the best second impression, you know?
I mean, logically, yes. Yes, I do.
Liz, if I didn't know better, I'd think that you do this in real life too.
You have no idea.
Like that story about the person back into her car. I'm gonna go grab a lighter and start that thing on fire. Okay.
That person selling for Sochis, I'm gonna blow them up. I think Xohron is just like nodding and like you just told him that Valmira just like says random things and he's just chalking it up to that. He's just,
is Valmira bipolar by chance?
I don't know.
Maybe a little eccentric.
ADHD for sure. Yeah.
So are you?
It's like that one veteran that's like seen too much combat is trying to be funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna call over the guard instead? Is that what's happening?
Absolutely. I'm gonna go find the guard and say, "Sir, I have reason to believe that the man selling this was selling stolen property."
Thank you, citizen. I'll take a description and please show me the goods, and I will handle the situation.
Absolutely. I'll call him over, and we can all give descriptions of this.
Each description is a little bit different. Valmira doesn't remember him
just
at all.
different.
She thinks that he looks like, I don't know, this half ogre or something.
I don't think I have. Does anybody have minor image? I don't think
I don't. Well, actually.
Nope.
Liz, thank you for entertaining me.
I guess you're welcome.
Sorry. So I definitely don't want to like shut down when people want to do that kind of stuff, but I did kind of pick a character archetype to keep us kind of focused on realism a little bit there.
I loved that interaction.
So if I'm ruining anything for anybody, please just tell me. I don't want to be a poo-poo head, but I've created a character.
2 thumbs up.
No, I think it's good.
No, like exactly, like Zach been behind it. I would have been like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, and I would have behaved
I'm
differently.
not gonna fight anyone over it, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
you are
just-
exactly the player I need because these two want to fight everything, and I need somebody to be like, whoa, hang on a
Yeah,
second.
I
let's think about this."
definitely.
I played with them long enough. I considered that.
I'm not used to playing like dyed-in-the-wool good guy characters. Like, it's just that's not the character I play. So sometimes I do get a little like, yeah, I'm pretty bloodthirsty for like a super law-abiding, upstanding halfling, like pious halfling. Yeah.
It's hard to play something that's like anathema to what like.
And like, I'm really not trying to be like a murder hobo. Like, I wasn't gonna set the peddler on fire. But like, if there's evil things in there, like,
Yep.
yeah, they should.
No,
like,
sounds good.
Yeah.
Also,
This is fun.
I think possibly the most murder hobo thing you can say is I wasn't trying to be a murder hobo. I wasn't going to set the guy on fire. That might be the most murder hobo thing to say.
The world of evil things.
Not murder hobo, just destruction hobo. No, that's good. I just wanted the sidebar, just group forming dynamics. So
That's
No. I like
Great.
it. I like it.
Thank you.
A voice of reason is always welcome.
I'll give it a go. We'll see how it works out.
Let's see here.
I'm only on my second beer, so I'm like,
It gives me something to work with.
yeah. And conflict is always entertaining.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You hear the bell on your ship ringing as it's off in the port. It hasn't left or anything, but they're ringing the bell as this very heavy storm is moving its way in, and you are definitely getting pelted with rain. It came in faster than you expected.
Okay, guys, game time decision. Because if we go back to the ship and we get stuck there for a couple of days, we're going to be stuck there with a head in a bag. That might be unpleasant. However, if we go to turn in this bounty, we might get stuck in we might be out for the worst of the storm. So, which way do we want to go? Safe and smelly? Or dangerous and rich?
Let's try to make it to the bounty and then to a bar.
Is this like a tropical storm that's gonna like make us seek shelter for days, or is it just like, whoa, it got here?
It's like a strong thunderstorm.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
yeah, we're only gonna be out for a few hours.
Okay, I thought this was like a tropical, like a monsoon or something.
Hurricane.
Not this one.
Okay.
Good thinking though.
He wants to get us on that ship eventually.
I still don't want to head for a couple hours, so if it's just a thunderstorm, I'm fine with running up and getting the bounty for us.
That is why most people usually just take the ears, but that's neither here nor there. I agree. Let's go.
I didn't think of that.
I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of our first time.
Right.
Oh,
I'm just going
Oh,
off
really?
of books and stuff and like
well,
other people's
okay.
stories.
okay. Cool. I just was offhanded comment. No need to explain. I tend to agree. I think we should go. Get rid of that thing. And then we just find shelter in a local tavern, preferably one well lit. This place is pretty seedy.
There's definitely plenty of taverns around.
Yeah.
Let's all.
And not that one. And I point at the one that I got kidnapped.
He was kidnapped right next to the Two Doors Tavern.
Hey man, safety in numbers.
He was the out-of-towner that went in the in-towner side, and then he got kicked out, and while he was still collecting himself, he got kidnapped.
Good news is we're known there. Also, there's 3 of us now. I don't. We can watch each other's back, and I'm gonna point to the headbag. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the guy that did the kidnapping, and so that's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I will.
Oh, we did get
Choose to trust you for now. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go turn that. Yeah. In.
I'll follow about Mira. Yeah.
And that was
Onward.
an excellent thunder sound effect. That was super.
Oh, I forgot.
So you're going back into the Two Doors Tavern then? Is that correct?
That's where the bounty board is, right?
It's up at the Strangled Cat in the Noble District. So it's another probably 10-15 minute walk up there.
Okay, we'll have to hike up there then.
Okay. Braving the storm.
Onward!
Yeah, it's really just a heavy rainstorm with lots of thunder and lightning around the island. Clearly, people are used to this. They just pull their hoods up and keep on trudging through. You managed to get up to... Hang on a second here. My phone is going off. Okay. Fix that. This thing. So the bounty board is at the Strangled Cat, but you know that you can receive the bounty payment from Gibbs Hammond, who is a little bit closer than that.
Okay, perfect.
And you've been there before, so you know how to get there. But he might leave you standing out in the rain.
Yeah, he's so close to them.
Hang on, I have a sound effect for that.
Pa, 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 pa. Not police.
Knocking on the door. Okay, the door creaks open. Excuse me. Yes? What is it this time?
We got a bounty for you, sir. He's been dealt with.
Another
He
bounty
knows what he did.
within the day. My, you are impressive.
He's probably gonna do the last one. I know, I need sleep.
Let me see the trophy.
Hold up the treasured head.
Ugh. Ugly fellow. Okay, give me that. I will consult my paperwork and be back with your bounty.
Thank you. Please take this off my hands.
The sack, which is dripping blood, and goes inside. And you hear a thunk. Oh! Muffled behind the door. And then nothing for a little bit. And a little while later, he comes back and he's limping, and he's got a sack. It's much smaller and it's full of jingling coins. And he gives you a bag that's full of copper and silver pieces that are mixed, coming out to 30 gold.
Okay.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you.
And then he, without another word, he turns around and makes to shut the door, and you see like this big red splotch on his behind, and he shuts the door.
It's just the weirdest place I've ever been to.
I think this is one of those don't ask questions you don't want answered.
Entire life.
I dare say I think he needs some healing.
He needs something.
I mean, feel free to ask, I guess.
I need to get out.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't want to know. It just seems like a whole somebody else situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's skedaddle. And we each get 10 gold. Like, here you go, friend. To replace what you've been lost. A handout to Xohron.
Thank you.
Are you making for the tavern? Is that what you had in mind, or are you? What was it you were going to do next? It's about 1:30 in the afternoon.
Were there more bounties that you were after, or was that the conclusion?
No, yeah, there was more bounties. There's several more bounties actually, but with this weather, I think we should probably get back to the ship and make sure that we can get you booked passage to Cholt with us. And we should probably check in with the captain anyways.
Do we have time for a long rest just so I can get some more hit points back?
Well, that's a good reason to go back to the ship.
Yeah, I'm still under half now, so. And I'll be able to, like, cast wounds. I can cast cure wounds on myself a few more times.
Did you not spend hit die on our short rest?
I forgot to do all that.
I thought that was the whole reason we took the short rest.
Oh, well, she could.
No, I got back one of my spell slots. I forgot to take. I don't know.
Well, if you forgot to hit the button, just go ahead and do it now. It's right.
Okay.
That's reasonable. I want you to miss out on that.
It is quite early in the day, and I'm sure the ship will be fine with me joining. We are a band of halflings. After all, I could just jump on one of your shoulders.
That's true. That's true. Those hammocks are ridiculously large.
Yes, we could just share a bed foot to head.
Yeah, fine by me.
Would not be my first time.
Right, I've spent many a time crammed into a human-sized tent with 6 halflings.
That sounds particularly uncomfortable.
It's not pleasant, but you know, sometimes when you're on the road, you do what you got to do.
Coming from
I feel like your math is slightly off. That is equivalent to 3 humans.
No, my math was right.
All right. Well,
Jared, you met James Smith, right?
Me? No. Oh,
yeah,
James.
Aaron.
Like James?
Yeah.
James? Yeah. I just know him as James.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So once me and James shared a 1.5 man tent out camping. It was very small. we were toes to nose, and yeah.
You guys went with the 69 position. That's curious.
This is how it ended up.
I did something similar with my wife now, but like we also had a large dog at the time, and it did not work. Can't explain it, but we woke up in the morning and the dog had gotten out and was in my brother's tent in the next campsite. Just smartest goddamn dog in the world. That's all I know.
Wow.
Tent was closed. Don't know how she got out.
Made a fuss. He came over and let her out while you were sound asleep.
Ghosties.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There might have been a small opening where they nosed their way out.
It was definitely ghosts. That's exactly.
Either way, they knew where to go.
Say.
They'd never been in the other tent. They just smelled somebody they knew.
Too bad Jake wasn't there. He could have found the ghost with his equipment.
Anyways. All right, let's go hunt the baddies.
Back to the ship.
As long as everybody feels up for it, I do feel like the DM is hinting that it's quite early in the day.
Yeah. No, for sure. We can definitely go hunt some baddies.
All right, well.
Do you guys have any
long rest?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you still need that long rest?
Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to go get more bounties while I nap, Sorry, I
Liz.
thought I had taken a long rest, so I
Liz,
reset
you don't-
everything.
Well, let's wait for the next day. Let's not cheat the system.
No, I can go back and do it. It's fine.
We can take a long rest. It is raining.
Oh,
yes.
Liz is at full health now.
She just said she took a long rest, so all of her spells and stuff would have reset too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Sorry, y'all.
Let's tell you whatever you want to do. We can hit it the next day. We're going to be in port for at least a week, so.
Well, okay, so why don't we... Do you guys have leads on the bounty? I have no idea where you guys are.
We don't.
So let's spend the afternoon just getting leads. And then we can do a little socialization and then get to the next day and go hunt.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'll grab the list of bounties then.
I don't remember. This is why I can't take breaks ever from game, because I just forget everything.
Well,
yeah.
I'm grabbing a new list because I didn't like that old one. It wasn't working for me.
Okay.
So I guess I'm kind of nixing that one. I hope that's not too disappointing.
No, that's fine. I just know that a couple of our bounties were connected, or at least to like the most recent bounty.
Those
Well,
two
yeah, the
still
guy
stand.
we just got, he was
you
going to see Maznec.
Maznec, yeah, Maznec's still
Matt,
out there.
sorry.
He's large, living large, I think is the phrase.
At
So-
large.
Whatever.
Are we
is.
going after Maznec? Is that what you guys were planning to do?
That's what we were thinking. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I suppose we could go back tomorrow, finish clearing out the bandit hideout, and lay an ambush for him if he's coming there to get his treasure or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This is not something that I spend a lot of time doing, hunting fugitives.
Was that the hideout? Was that where we were, where you found me?
Yes. Yeah, you were in like the back room cove area. There's a whole inner room with a bunch of bandits.
So we return to a cave system in which we know there are deadly lobster, as you play.
We were kind of fighting them yesterday, a little tired, a little hurt. I'm pretty confident that if we were to go back with fresh eyes, we could we could make it work.
Yes, I'm quite sure. So we didn't find any leads while you guys were there. You just found me.
No
Yeah, we
lead.
were running away when we found you.
Am I possibly a lead? I feel quite uncertain about this.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine why they would kidnap a pilgrim.
Well, we also know the back entrance. That's not a terrible idea. We can go back in, maybe unknown.
Can I have a history check from Getlin or Belvera? I almost said Petal, sorry.
Sure.
I got you.
Or insight, I'll take that too. Whichever you prefer.
Also,
have a
did you
plus
say you
one. What about
handed
you,
me
Dublin?
gold?
Yeah, whatever that gold pouch. It was 71 gold in the pouch.
Yeah.
I got a 19 on my insight check.
Nice. Okay, you remember two
Insight?
things. One, there was the stench and bones of dead bodies in the main chamber that you had entered. And two, you also remember that the last time you went out searching for leads, you could find nothing on Maznec, only on Chigor.
Right.
So that's all I was going to clue you in on.
Okay.
You know what though? How about we not return somewhere where there's the literal stench of rotting bodies?
Well, then how else are we going to find him? Because our only lead to him is that he's looking for this guy who we just killed, who has a bunch of his treasure.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I mean, I'm not super enthused about going back to the Bandit Cave either. But I don't know what else to do.
Me either, to be honest.
So, let's poke
like
our heads back in and see if we
quite
can't
some
do anything at least.
Okay, so you're long resting till the next day, and then you're going to do that? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I guess that sounds... If everyone's in agreement.
Yep.
I just don't know how else we can find him, other than to, like...
Well, what is this bounty for?
He poisoned the well.
The water's well. The well.
He poisoned the water well. Like, is there only one water well for this whole town, or was it in a specific area?
I think
So man, these bounties are a little sketchy. The last one, the reason for the bounty was just because he deserved it. Like, we asked around, and like he was a legitimately bad dude who definitely did deserve it. But like, there's not a lot of oversight on this bounty board.
It's
so
a rather
like,
vague culture, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an author to the like you know where to go? Is there just like who?
Oh, is
authored
someone
the
putting it
bounty?
up?
Yeah, or is it like you just return to the place to get the shop owner is running?
Yeah, the
So-
guy who has the bounty board said that he'll like put us in touch with the people if we
People will pay the bounty.
Okay, my first thoughts are like potentially they poisoned one water hole specifically trying to target a certain individual. Not worrying about collateral damage, and that might be a source of lead-esque information.
Right, and I forgot that we could get the name of the person who's putting up the bounty. If we talk to that person, we could find out everything.
Possibly. It sounds like a pretty vague, law enforcement puts up a bounty if you poison the water hole and kill 7 people. But
I would still say start there.
I mean, I'm good. I did not think about examining like the initial crime as a lead, so that makes a lot of sense to me. Like I said, I don't spend a lot of time like tracking down fugitives. It's not my normal thing.
Well, let us go hone our skills.
Yeah.
Looking at trying to
Skill
get you some
honing.
information
All right.
on that bounty. Another one. All right. So basically, the bounties work this way because Mintarn is supposedly a safe haven for anyone of any like criminal status. It's not really the bounty system's not really well developed. It's quite fast and loose. So people can write a bounty for you, and then they just go drop off the coin at Gibbs Hammond's place, and he pays whoever comes and claims the bounty. But there's almost no information on what's going on.
Okay.
Did we lose Jared? Looks like
We
he froze
did.
up.
I thought I heard somebody go away. Mama needs to stretch.
And the other thing about it is the reason I'm doing it that way is because I actually just pulled up a bounty generator last session and just generated a random list. So I didn't plan any bounties ahead of time. I just threw one together with some maps that I have. So the rest of the stuff is pretty, again, fast and loose. Kind of rough. But if you want to do it,
Okay, and I'm fine. Like, if nothing pans out, then obviously go back to that tavern place and at least stick our heads in.
I'm going to take a quick second to check my phone because it sounds like there might be a serious storm on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Like nadir weather?
Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour gusts with half-dollar-sized hail. But
Oh.
my My car is in the barn, so it should be okay.
How are the sheeps?
Oh, they're great. And they'll do just fine in the hail. They lay down in the grass and they just take it.
Okay, cool.
Well,
I figured if they couldn't take that, they wouldn't have been around very long.
Right. There have been a lot of incorrect storm watches and alerts going on this last month and a half, because June is the start of serious storms in South Dakota. And we've expected hail at least 6 times already this year, and we haven't gotten any, which we're really thankful for, but could happen at any time. My family's really good about letting everybody know if that storm's on the way, so they just sent me a message about it. Oh,
you there, my guy?
Can't you just see it coming in South Dakota? Welcome back.
It bounced.
Oh,
I can barely hear you, bud.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, almost.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, now you hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Yeah.
Why? That makes no sense. I was literally 2 feet away. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of messages. I better check these.
Jared, I still feel like you're coming in and out.
I stopped talking there for a second. Am I better?
Okay.
Okay.
Good to go. Jared, I might have if there's a hailstorm potentially coming in, so I don't know how that's going to go, but I may at a moment's notice just have to push pause and take care of something. But right now
That's
I'm all
totally
good. Getting messages from my family about it.
No worries. I'm very easy about that kind of stuff.
Looks like for now I'm good, and the storm hasn't actually hit yet, so I'm gonna peek out the window fast. Oh wow, it's pretty windy out there. I can't hear any of it with my headphones on. All right, let's jump back into this. So what I was saying to Zach is that last session when we did this, I just kind of brought up the bounties quickly. I made a random generator, so I don't have a ton of stuff, so I'm a little fast and loose with the bounties. But if you want to do it, I'm up for it.
I think it's up to you guys. These were the bounties you guys started. I was just trying to throw out ideas about how to find the bounty kind of thing. If it's not something people are interested in, I don't care.
No, I thought it was a good idea. I legitimately didn't think of examining the crime to try to figure out to try to track the guy down. But I like that. That's a great angle that we did not look at last time.
I can handle that.
I'm up for
I can
whatever.
run with that. I'll give it my best
Sure,
shot.
whatever.
Let's ask around, figure out which well was poisoned.
Okay. Yeah, I got something. All right. Just gonna. I again can't remember if you're at the tavern or the ship.
Tavern.
Okay. It's canon now.
I specifically keep talking Zach out of going to the ship.
Okay. There we go. You guys have walked into a rather busy tavern, and there's a lot of people in here. It's quite bustling. The bartender, we'll just say that this is the Strangled Cat because you're in that part of the district, that district right now, in the Noble District. He recognizes you. It's the eccentric guy. Oh, hey, welcome back. Welcome back. What'll it be today? Do you want the smoked pork again, or smoked beef? It was smoked beef, right?
Ooh,
I
the
would-
lamb.
I would take both.
Salted pork and salted beef. Now that's something I never thought of. I can get you both. Good deal. It tastes very good. Talks quickly. He repeats himself. He's kind of a little bit off the walls. He's a halfling, by the way.
I'll go with the beef and wine if you have it.
I forgot why we're here. I'm just now focused on food. Still haven't eaten.
Let's see here. I had a name for him,
yes,
but I never wrote it down.
Please.
Listen, it's always a good time to have a little sit down and a chow. Okay.
I don't remember the last
We
time.
gotta gather information. How else are we gonna gather information if we don't hang out in a big group of people?
Good information. Good call. Like, how was it smoked? Hickory.
Last time we were here, I really think it was maple.
Maple on an island. How wild.
Well, no, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Wood smoked beef. Well, the pork could be different. No, it could be applewood. Applewood
You know,
smoked
I
pork.
was watching a video about a farmer in Vermont the other day, and I was like, what if you had, like, what do you think maple mead would taste like? That may be
Good.
too sweet. I don't know.
Maple mead.
Yeah.
Maple syrup and honey. I think that
Yeah.
could taste pretty good. It would be really
It'd
sweet.
be rather sweet, unfortunately, yeah. That was my first thought.
We could find out. I got a glass carboy.
Okay, so the bartender walks up and he puts down what do you call this again? I can't remember all of a sudden.
Flagon.
Flagon, thank you. He puts down a flagon. He says, "This is our best mead. It's made with maple syrup."
Ooh, that does sound good.
Then.
He just
I'm
Didn't even
going
ask.
to inquire about his ability to sell this in bulk.
it's. I only have a few kegs of it, but you were such good customers last time. I figured I would treat you. It's the good stuff. Trust me, it's the good stuff. Good stuff.
It's gone. I drank it.
Chug.
Guys, I am
Cool.
starving. Haven't eaten in days. They kept me in a cage.
Wow, I've never
man.
seen anyone put it down so fast. Yeah, you are a halfling.
That
You're
hurt
just
my
like me.
soul a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know anyone around here who would keep anyone in a cage?
That's a weird question.
Well, I mean, he said he didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
In a
Okay,
cage?
I think we
Never
go.
mind. I didn't ask that. Never mind.
No, I think we go with it.
Something else.
No, I think we go with it.
Liz.
I was talking
Ignore
about
me.
being stayed in a
Ignore me.
cage. So, yeah. No.
Right.
Go with it. She asked that for sure.
That's not canon. Wipe it.
Sorry, don't get shy if I ask you
Cage?
something question, please.
What, like the cage fights or the dog fights?
Like I was a
Oh, I didn't
suckling pig.
realize he was this involved of an answer.
Like I was
Go
a
ahead,
suckling
question.
pig, and
You don't want the answer.
they kept me in the cage. It was
Are you okay, sir?
No, he's not.
1,000-yard stare for a minute. What? I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
Hold that thought. And he turns around and he goes and grabs another flagon and he puts it down right in front of you. I think you need this.
I down it. I don't down it. I drink like half of it and then I set it down.
Well, as a halfling, you're drunk now.
You don't know that.
We let's have a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah! Make me
To
roll.
me.
Con. 16.
16. Yeah, you narrowly come ahead with narrowly beat the DC. Though you're feeling a little bit like very relaxed. You're very relaxed. Maybe what is the term? I can't think of the word because I never say it.
Inebriated?
Inebriated?
Sure, not really what I was going for, but yeah, just only slightly. You're holding your
Slightly buzzed, kind of.
holding your alcohol very buzzed. Thank you. That was the word I was trying to think.
Yes.
Stupid things in my
Thank
head.
you.
I can't.
Thank you, sir. I needed that. It has been quite the day, but I feel as if we've gotten a little off track. We might be interested in. You see, we're on a job, and we're curious what you might know about a poisoned well, I believe.
Poisoned well?
We understand there was a well that was poisoned recently. We've been tasked with bringing the criminal to justice. Do you know which well?
It was probably the one in the farming district on the northwestern side of the island. Quite small, but there are some farms over there. I imagine it was in that little village.
Is that a decent distance from here? I apologize. I am a visitor. I don't know how large the island actually is.
Oh, well, in turn will take you a full day to walk across. Oh, it might take you the better part of a day. Unless you've got a horse and cart.
Okay. You said farming village?
Yes.
Is there any reason why somebody would want to poison such an area that provides so much food for the local inhabitants?
No idea. It sounds very petty to me.
It does
this
sound
is
very
Mintarn.
petty.
Anything happens here. Most
Tell
of the
me
time
about
goes
it.
Yeah, I
unpunished.
started to notice that, yes.
Yeah, we found him in a cage.
Oh, that's what the cage was about. Oh, okay. I think I understand. Oh,
I'm
man.
not that weird, trust me.
Really? I was getting the feeling that you're definitely a little different than most halflings I've met.
I mean, a little bit, but not that.
I just have 1,000-yard stare again. We mentioned the cage again.
I think this is bothering him. I will go.
Probably.
I will go check on your food. Yeah. Stay here. No, wait. Of course you do that. But yeah. Just, I'll be back.
Thank you.
Walks on over to the kitchen.
At least we're
lost
gonna
his
get
sight.
our dinner quickly. That's nice.
Crash
Dinner.
bang.
Oh, dinner does sound pretty nice. I'm starving.
Hey, Val. Val?
Oh yeah, sorry.
When we go back through, remind me to go to... Remember the guy with that weird library who, like talks to dead people, but sort of, not really, but sort of?
Dream Archive?
Oh yeah, the Dream Archive.
Yeah. Well, he got me that great ale recipe. When we go back through there, we definitely need to ask about this maple mead recipe.
Yeah.
Because this is a game changer. This is pretty good
And
stuff.
if we make it back to our, I heard you have to lock on mead, and I live in the maple forest.
So, okay, I think I'll have to talk to the family, but I think this is going to happen.
So future value-added ventures coming up.
Once again, the campaign centers around food.
Yeah.
Every time. Every session this happens, but it's fantastic. Uh,
The question is it mead that is flavored with maple syrup, or is it mead made from honey that was created by pollinating
And that's the
maple
problem.
trees?
Is I'm kind of dumb. I don't know how maple.
I mean, maple trees flower,
Yeah.
Yep.
so theoretically it could be honey made from
it could happen.
maple pollen. But it just,
That was my original thought. Yeah, but I don't know.
I also
You
kind
can
of like
open-
the idea of just squirting some maple syrup in your.
I think realistically, in real practice, the easiest thing to do would be to make maple syrup
Is this
flavored.
meat ready yet? No, it needs more maple syrup.
Yeah.
It's like adding hot sauce.
Not the right sweet enough.
It doesn't taste like a cordial yet. We need to add more.
Exactly.
Shoot. Okay, so the question really comes down to why would somebody want to poison a farming area? Because like if we have to walk a full day to get there to ask about it. I guess my questions first are: is it like harvest season? Are there competing farms? Is it possible that like this guy that the bounty is actually, I don't know, maybe he was
We
hired?
should go find a farmer's market.
A farmer's market?
Right, we should go find someone selling their agricultural wares. And be like, hey, did y'all stuff get poisoned?
The guy comes back with your food, sets it down, and the pork has a side of sautéed mushrooms with butter. And then the beef comes with a vegetable, almost like a vegetable stir fry.
You have read our minds, and yeah. Hey,
I
question.
once again forgot why we were here. I'm just.
Where's y'all's market?
Down by the porch is probably where you find most things. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. My headphones just died. Oh, what am I going to do? I can't do anything about it. This actually presents quite a big problem because it's going to, like, muddy my audio terribly.
Guys, now's okay to talk about him.
So, Mira, are you going to eat that?
Everything has an echo.
Yeah, it's because my headphones just died.
Everything I would have to fix this problem is not in the house right now. Outside in the storm. I will be back. Try to take as little time as possible. Okay, I found headphones, so good to go. I found some. Sorry about that. Oh. Shoot, my... Am I